It's just a mess.
Does anyone else have it up yet?
Have what up?
The live. I don't know if it's.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Hold on.
It says it's live.
Sweet. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to a live read-in. We have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, and apparently I wanted to do 3 hours of reading, so we love that for us. Hi, I'm Tamika. You know me. I'm the channel you're on, and I'm gonna let these lovely people introduce themselves and let you know what they're reading. I'm reading the Taboo Book Club book, which is Like Butterflies by Danielle James and Kay Webster. So go on, Shay. You're up.
All right. So I'm Shay from the channel Shay Geeks Out. I talk about romance, manga, all sorts of interesting things on my channel. I'm hosting my manga love readathon this weekend, so I'll be reading manga on stream today. So I'm going to be reading My Little Monster, as many volumes as I can get through in the next 3 hours. And they take like 20 to 30 minutes per volume, typically.
All right, Kayla.
All right. I'm listening to Alien Instinct on Hoopla. It's an alien book. I got about 3 hours left, and it's really good. And the narrator, the male narrator, is the same one that does the Ice Planet Barbarians book. So it's like giving me those vibes. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's kind of hard to find, good alien romance books. And
there's a lot of alien romance out there, but not all of it's good.
Yes, valid.
Me?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Hi, I'm Jessica from Peace Love Books. I'm reading All Scott and Bothered by Kerrigan Byrne. It comes out on Tuesday.
I loved that one.
That sounds so good.
I'm 30% in, and it's really good so far. So I'm excited to read
You
more.
hooked me on Highlander romances, so now it's all I ever want.
I just ordered a 12-book Highlander romance lot from eBay, so
Nice.
I'm more.
If I get bored reading my manga, I doubt I will, but if I do, then I'm listening to The Duke by Kerrigan Byrne on Audible right now. I gotta blitz through as much of it as I can before Audible Escape goes away.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to read for 40 minutes, and then we're going to chat until 8, and then we're going to switch out with everyone. And we'll be here for 3 hours. If you all see my camera go away, it's because I have food on the stove because I'm starving. So I'm going to put a comment in here, and we'll go ahead and mute ourselves, and we'll get started. All right. How did everyone do?
I did good.
Did good.
I got through 2, so that's a good way to be.
Ooh.
Which ones did you get through?
Just volumes 1 and 2 because I'm rereading the first 6 of them before I go on to the rest that I haven't read yet. So rereads go way fast. So normally I would read like 1 in that span of time, but because it's a reread and I already know mostly what's happening, just refreshing everything, it went way fast.
I read I was on like 63%, now I'm on like 68%. So I read whatever that is in Kindle pages. Who knows what that actually is?
5%.
I have like 30 minutes left in this book, so I'm going to knock it out next sprint.
Woohoo!
I don't know. What about you, Kayla?
I got, I guess, an hour of my audiobook in since I read it a little bit sped up, but it's good. I listened through like a sex scene, and so it was really loud. I was like turning it down because my daughter's playing in her room. I was like, ooh, lots of cocks and cunts in this one. So I was like, oh no. But it's good. It's like your typical, stolen human women by the bad aliens, and then the good aliens rescue them. But what I really like is the hero has like a really good backstory, and so I'm like very invested. Like he doesn't know who his sire is. He's like a secret heir of a king, and blah blah blah. So, hooray for good backstory in an alien romance, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Jessica, how far did you get?
I got 8% in. I don't know what that is, but 8%.
Me either.
Yep. But it's good.
57 pages. That's pretty good. I don't read very fast. I'm like the world's slowest reader, so I don't read a lot of pages. Charles, I saw that you are now reading books with your eyes.
Yeah, congrats.
I'm quite proud.
They still work.
Me.
Well, see, Way of Kings is
me.
so dense, like that totally makes sense. If you have interruptions.
I would also get distracted. Listen, I don't know about anyone else, but I can't get off Draco TikTok, and I am not having it. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm just scrolling, and every single one is Draco TikTok, and I just need to get off of it. And I can't. Anyway, that's my side tangent. 13% of Foster. Good job, Steph. You read like 1 million pages in an hour, though, so you read so much book. Which book are you reading right now, Charles?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, I can't get off of it. Does anyone else use TikTok? Because like it's like the greatest time suck. Okay, listen. I was on it and like I liked one video that was remotely Draco TikTok, and now it's like all of it. But my favorite thing is Tom Felton TikTok, because Tom Felton has taken over TikTok now, and I love him.
I heard about that.
Yes.
Isn't he is the Draco amazing. TikTok?
I love it. And like,
I just downloaded the app and I was like, I can't. Like, I didn't make anything. Like, my husband loves it. My daughter loves it. My niece makes videos that are actually really cute and good. But I downloaded the app, but I didn't make an account or anything, but I keep getting like random, like trending notifications. I'm like, okay, I need to delete this because I don't need another thing to like
following this one guy who, and I don't know, I'm not really following him because I don't know how you follow people because I'm dumb and I don't know. I just stay on the For You page. And there's this one guy who won't stop staying in my For You page, and he dyed his hair and he looks just like Tom Felton when he was like 20. I can't get him off my For You.
Okay. Maybe you're secretly following him? I don't
know.
Is the book Charles is reading, isn't that a vampire romance? I think. Possibly. Katie Roberts' new book. Didn't that just come out?
Ooh. I just got new makeup brushes. I'm so excited.
Yay. I need to like replace a bunch of mine. I've had them so long.
I just had a few eye ones, but I got the James Charles. I got his little set on Morphe. It was on the sale.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
I'm
Morphe's
excited.
brushes.
Look at all
They
of
are
them.
really good.
Woo. Wait,
I don't know what I'm doing over
one
here.
big bag.
With the wrong buttons.
I should do Kindle clear out next week. My Kindle is so backed up with art, so it's not even funny.
Mine's
I just
full
went
of
on like a
good.
request a bunch of things on NetGalley, and I got approved for like all of them in the same week, and I'm like, crap, I'm screwed.
Charles, is that Vampire Romance good?
Yes, is it any good? I mean, I like Katie Robert anyway, but
I'm only 23, so like I feel horrible because I'm technically Gen Z and I have no clue how TikTok works. Like my cousin's on TikTok and she does like cosplays and she does like a lot of like makeup stuff. And she has like 400,000 followers or something crazy, and I'm over here like I don't understand what you're doing.
my
Like, I don't
brother's
get it.
dog has more followers than I do like anywhere. So, they have a corgi, and he's adorable. But,
Well,
yeah.
corgis are, yep, that's valid.
Is it not synced up like from us, Steph? Is there something we have going on over here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So apparently our audio is off, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna mute myself and see if that works.
It's fine on my phone. I don't know.
Okay, so I might do
Maybe
it.
just
I don't know
refresh your
yet.
page if you're on a desktop, or like go out and come back in if you're on your phone. Sometimes that's all it needs.
I need to do the Kindle clear out. I have so many.
You really should. Like my NetGalley is ridiculous. I don't even.
I have a bunch of those.
I've got like 2 or 3 pages, and they're all like out soon. So I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Mine are old, free Amazon books that were moderately interesting.
Oh my gosh! I
Man,
just got approved for 10 more things. No.
Oh,
10?
Yes.
Oh my God,
NetGalley
I have,
God
like,
heard you.
Yeah.
Time. Oh my
Well,
god.
one of them is Act Your Age, Eve Brown. So
I just got
we're
accepted
here.
for that. I'm
Oh,
very
and
excited.
Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. So we're getting good stuff.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
wait a little bit for like January releases. I don't request them yet so that my percentage isn't too bad. I know that one comes out in 2021.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Steph.
Hello, Peanut Gallery. How are you?
I get so many of. Get all of the free ones every time I see them. So my Kindle is like a hot mess express, and I have no clue what's going on it.
Yep. Samesies.
Me too, Charles. I feel like my Kindle library is like never ending.
So yeah, that puts 35 titles total on my NetGalley TBR.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I really should get to that, shouldn't I? Oh well.
I just started using NetGalley, so I have 100% on my score because I've got 2 books.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Pristine. I'm so
All right.
excited.
All right, do you all want to chat about anything else, or what do we want to do? We've got a whole 9 minutes, and I'm horrible at carrying on conversations.
Sorry,
Me
I'm just
either.
opening brushes.
So what is
Me
on
either.
everybody? If you have NetGalley, what's on your NetGalley TBR? Like, I'm curious. I'm nosy like that.
I have
I use
some of
Booksprout.
the graphic novels on there. I don't remember what they were.
Yeah, I get approved for manga pretty regularly over there.
I'm like,
Viz is
I
really
can
good
read
for the titles
those
there.
quickly and review them
Mhm.
and up my score. And then, you know what, friends? I don't read them.
Do you all have a disability rec? I have not read enough to have one for the reason.
I'm trying
What
to think.
Carl said, Romancing the Duke by Tessa Dare, he's blind.
Mhm.
And that one's
And
really
it's
good.
so good. I love that book.
And then the arc I'm currently working on, he's mostly deaf, and that's A Princess by Christmas by Julia London. It's coming out like next week, I think. No, not next week.
Steph, how do you
That's
keep
the
up
first
with
week of
that?
October. Huh?
Steph, how in the world do you keep up with that many books on your Kindle Cloud? I would
That
die.
would be so overwhelming to me. Mine's bad as it is, but
You
it's
think it
not
wouldn't
bad.
like load
Mhm.
correctly? I have no idea what's on mine.
Yay! If you have questions, Crystal, let me know.
Ooh.
That's still so many books. I don't know how you do it. I'm over here reading like barely anything.
Love it.
I know there's a Joanna Shoup that has a deaf hero as well. I don't remember what that one. A Notorious Vow, maybe?
The only
Oh, yeah.
one.
Okay, Crystal just said it.
Yeah, Crystal just talked about it.
The only one that I've read, like off the top of my head, has been The Kiss Quotient. So I definitely need to read more with that.
There's an Elizabeth Hoyt that has a blind heroine. And I'm looking up what that one's called. It was really good.
Do you just delete them all off your Kindle, Steph, and like leave them in the cloud?
I'm just like looking at my shelves to see if I have any more disability rep.
Oh, Dearest Rogue. I'll put that in the chat. By Elizabeth Hoyt.
Okay.
I
mean, if you get into Black Dagger Brotherhood, you're dealing with people who are blind and mute.
Oh, yeah, that is right. I wasn't even thinking about.
I was gonna say Avery, one of the hosts, she has like a playlist, or she has a recommendation video of a bunch of disability rep books that she's read. But I mean, I would argue it's kind of, I don't know what's on your Kindle.
Right.
I mean, you have to play that game too.
It Ain't Me, Babe is really good.
Oh my god, I just bought this. I actually have a reading vlog I'm going to be using that book for, so definitely want to read that soon. I'm adding Izzy to the stream. Here she is. Hi, Izzy.
Izzy! Hey! I'm in a weird mood. I'm sorry.
And here I am out of the frame again. Can't figure out how to use a computer and put myself in this frame.
Okay. I'm literally like out of breath from like running upstairs. I was like, you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it.
That comment should say blind. My phone didn't fix it.
There you go.
Not blonde.
Yeah, Dark Lover, the hero is blind or going blind.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I forgot
and,
about
he's blind
Oh, yeah.
by book 7. Yeah, book 7 is when he really becomes blind.
If you want
I
depression,
read
idle,
through those recently, so that's why I'm
by
like, oh,
Kristen
there's
Callahan. Hold on, closer.
I'm looking for a carrot emoji, Izzy, but I couldn't find one in time to
Oh, you're
get
fine.
you here. Do you have disability rep, Izzy?
No, not managed. Idle, the Fallen VIP series by Kristen Callahan has disability rep. The third book, I don't know what it's called though. It's really good. The first two. I feel like I read a ton and I don't like with that. But I don't mark it as that. Oh, Alyssa
I really need
Coles.
to like go through and create like a list on Goodreads or something of all the disability ones.
I do too. Alyssa Cole's
I need
Can't Escape Love is really good if no one's mentioned that one. Then it's a novella, so like you can read it in a sitting.
I love Dark Lover. I loved it more than I liked the second book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I loved the first book.
Yeah, same. I didn't like
the first one.
Rage is the second one. Yeah, Rage isn't one of my favorites.
Oh,
I need to
Riley,
actually read
you
that
asked for
series.
that on Instagram.
There's
What's
some
funny?
witches in Immortals After Dark, but in the beginning it's more like vampires, and then it kind of changes into witches and demons and all the different things. So
Awakened by Moni Boyce. I'll type it in the chat. I just read it. It'll be out in a video on Thursday, but it has witches and an oracle.
ooh,
It
Let's
is a
see
series,
it.
so it kind of borders that urban fantasy line, I feel like, but it was still really good.
That's not the one that I'm getting ready to start. But I think I have that one on my TBR.
I think the first book's free.
Witches I haven't read too much. The Witches one that comes to mind is the Soulwood series by Faith Hunter. It's a spin-off
Yes,
of her Jane Yellow Rock series. It has like witches and all sorts of other paranormals, but the witches are pretty prevalent in the first couple books.
I haven't read a ton of paranormal romance since like middle school, so
That was
I
like
love paranormal romance.
all I read for like 3 years, I feel like, but it was all vampires and shifters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
And now like everybody's getting book deals for witches, and I was like, I want these books now though, not in 2 years.
Naima, you have just broken my heart. That's my favorite one in the whole
Wait, what?
series.
See, I can't say it's my favorite in the series, and I've only read the first 8.
That's
but
my
it's in
favorite.
like my top 3.
Yeah,
on
it's not
these
my
books,
favorite
but
either.
it wasn't
It's
my
the
favorite.
top. Like, I think
Z's
Naima's
book
the
is
only
just-
person I've seen that doesn't
I feel like you
it.
have no heart if you don't like Z's book.
Like, Z just
No, I
deserves all the love.
I loved it, but
Oh.
I've loved most of the series. But honestly, like, probably an unpopular opinion, Revenge was one of my favorite books.
Revenge is one of my favorites. I love him. But John Matthews, my number one in my heart. I love him
See,
so much.
I ended up not loving John Matthews.
Oh, I love
Like,
him.
I love him as a human, but I did not love his book.
I'm only on book number 6, I think.
Okay,
I'm
so-
something like that.
book 7 is probably my favorite to date. I've done like reading vlogs, like 2 books at a time, and I'm set to do another one in October. So
yeah,
I just
don't
read them like 2 at a time and react to it. I don't know. People like it. Hey,
All right, it's time for us to all switch out. So I gotta add Chloe in
Send
here.
me because I'm here all 3 hours.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Shay, you said you're
Bye.
staying?
Yep.
Okay. All right,
Yay.
we have more people.
Yay!
Oh, Sarah's here
What's up?
too. Hold on, I'm adding her in. We've got Sarah.
Kyle.
How are we all doing? We still doing good?
Ready for us to start so I can turn off my camera and eat real quick?
Me too. I have my food literally like right here.
Is it right here? I got Taco Bell. I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna
Man, that's a
read.
win.
I am probably gonna have to go downstairs and run and grab a drink. I forgot to grab one before we started. So
Well, listen, you can go for a couple more. We're going till 10. We'll be doing good.
7 hours of reading. No.
I couldn't. I could not. I would die.
I have
Were you
days
on
where I do
camera,
that.
Deja?
So
Well, was she
Oh
on
my
camera? That's where I would
God.
die. I could not.
Mm-mm.
yeah, I couldn't do like 10 hours on camera at all. but-
No.
No.
Oh.
So I had 2 live shows today, and yet still like couldn't be bothered to get ready.
Whoa. You look adorable, Chloe. What are you
My
talking
2
about?
hours.
I know, I
My
love that
2
hours.
hours.
Chloe, I haven't
Great.
talked to you in forever. It's
I
been
know.
so long.
It's been 3 hours.
Oh my god,
I'm like
Deja,
all
I
melted
couldn't.
from work, so like, no judgment here.
Hey, Kayla loves your scrunchy, Brie. I was just about to say, I
Oh,
do too.
yeah.
And I feel like you're
Thank you.
channeling Kayla with the scrunchie.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm trying to be like her.
That's right. But
Is he,
Steph says just eat on camera. That's right. Isn't
Yeah.
that like a mukbang?
Yes. It'll
Yeah.
be reading
I just
mukbang.
maybe it like bothers other people. I don't know.
See, it would bother me to do it because I'd be like, "This is weird. I don't want you to like."
I want
look
to
at
watch my fat ass chow down on my Taco Bell.
me.
Like you don't know. Right now, you don't know what I ordered. Is this my $40 like I'm starving order, or is this my like I'm a dainty little woman and I don't eat food order? You know, like.
I don't want people to see the love in my eyes for Taco
Oh my
Bell.
gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Please.
All right, let's introduce ourselves since everyone does not know who any of you are, and talk about what we're reading. I'm still reading the book
Okay.
that I was talking about a minute ago, so just say what you're reading, and then we'll
Okay.
turn the camera off, and me and Izzy can eat.
Well, hi, I'm Shay from Shay Geeks Out. I read romance and manga. Today I'm working on manga because I'm doing a readathon, and I'm working on My Little Monster. I read the first 2 in the first hour, so now I'm going to work on 2 more. That's the goal.
Hey, I'm Izzy from Happy for Now, and I don't even know what I'm reading because I finished my book this morning.
Oh, no.
I'm such a mess, y'all. Like helping these people move, which like I can't say no, and like like running home. I'm like, oh my god, we gotta get here. And then I sat down and I was like, I don't have a currently reading on my Kindle, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. I had to take a break from Bunny by Mona Awad, which is my audio, and it's a little wild. It's a very weird horror book. I'm enjoying
I've heard
it.
that one's weird.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just
Right.
I'm
But
not
I've heard
into it at
weird.
night.
It's not like bad, but just weird.
I
Most
kind of
people
want
who
to
get
start
through it
calling
love
everyone
it.
Bunny now. So that way people who read the book are like, what the, like they'll be like weirded out by it, but no one that's read it's going to be confused. So they all call each other Bunny. It's weird. Very weird.
It's weird.
But yeah, so I'll pick out something and I'll tell you what I read later.
All right, Sarah.
Okay, go ahead, Sarah. You can go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm like totally out of it at this point.
Me too.
Kindle. I'm reading In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. And I think I'm about a quarter of the way through it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm hearing a lot of mixed things. People either
I'm
love
in the
it
mixed camp on that one.
or they didn't like it. And I'm so far really liking it, but I loved the movie.
See,
Groundhog Day.
it was like a 3-star. It was in the middle. It did some things
Fair enough.
really right, but it did some things really weird. And so
Okay.
that was the thing for me.
But
And
so
you're
far,
not
I'm
to
enjoying
where it goes weird yet. So when you get there, you'll probably be like, oh, I think I get what she's saying. But
But yeah, I'm loving it, and I'm still working through all of my Christmas NetGalley books.
I still I'm in the middle of one, but I've got 2 more after that. Maybe
Oh,
more
I've
now.
still got
I don't know where I am.
20 of them to go through.
so many.
20 Christmas ones?
20
Yeah.
Christmas books from NetGalley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my, I would die.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I
would
could do
literally
that.
die. That's too much.
I'm loving
A
it.
week of Christmas was enough for me.
Oh,
I'm
In
like,
a
take a
Holidays.
break.
Sorry, Steph. It's In a Holidays. Is that what it's called?
Cool.
All right, Chloe, you're up.
My name is Chloe, and my channel name is Always Booked, and I am going to start As Bright as Heaven by Susan Meisner. I haven't read this, and I haven't started it, but I am excited. I've heard good things, but I'm a little intimidated by it for some reason, so I'm going to start it physically, and then I've got it on ebook, so I might have Alexa read to me while I do some scrapbooking.
So I am Bree. I'm from In Love and Words, and I am reading an arc that comes out in October, and it's really, really good. It's called Goodbye Orchid, and it's a pretty emotional one. I've been obsessed with it and like underlining things. So I think I'm actually going to have my book club go through, and we're going to pass it around and underline and take notes and stuff. But I've been loving this one. I'm trying to finish it this weekend.
I love that
readathon.
cover.
Isn't it
It's
gorgeous?
so pretty. When you
I love
posted
it.
it, I was like,
So
oh, I'm
pretty.
reading that. Just on the cover, I was like, I'm going to read it.
Bree, are you always an annotator?
It depends. Sometimes it depends on the book. Like if the book has a lot of really good quotes, if it's beautifully written, then I'll usually annotate in it.
Yeah.
I'm the world's worst at annotating. Like, we just might as well forget doing that.
Y'all are going to love my traveling book, like those of you that are getting it. It's great.
Annotate on like a reread so I can actually like take it apart, but I kind of
Yeah.
know what to expect and what to look for again.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, we've got a question.
I might sell them. I'm deciding. I don't know.
I would totally.
Oh,
If I had hair to scrunch, I would.
I'll make you little mini ones.
Mhm.
So you can get little pigtails.
You'll see a thumbnail. of me
should do
with
minis,
scrunchies
and
all
I'll-
over my head.
There you go. Do minis, and I'll get them for my girls and make them like little 80s babies. That would be awesome.
I'm getting ready to cut off all my hair, so I won't have any hair to scrunch either.
When are you doing
You have
that?
more hair than I do to scrunch.
I'm cutting it probably the first week of November.
Okay.
Maybe sooner if possible. I'm donating it, so.
That's
Oh, good for
awesome.
you. That's awesome.
I
All
wish
right.
you lived in my town so I could do it for you.
Oh, yeah, I need a good. What state do you live in?
Kentucky.
I'm in Utah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about me.
Neither of you are anywhere near
I'm just
me.
here like,
No, I
have I
mean,
mentioned Daddy Andy yet?
No, thank you. I live for my daddy Andy mentions.
Okay, well, I guess we'll read for 40 minutes, and that'll be like, what, Izzy? You know math.
47.
You are married to the accountant, so you
I
put
don't
the
know why
time
that
in.
means I know math. get over this. He does all that. He gets excited about taxes, and I say, "Here's the paperwork. Bye."
All right, we'll mute, and I'm gonna disappear, and Izzy will disappear, and then we'll be back at whatever time Izzy
I'll
said.
have a book that I read.
Yay!
I'll pick something between now and then.
All right, let's do the reading
All
stuff.
right.
So how'd everyone do?
Did good.
Do I hear baby?
Pretty good.
Yes. No, I did not do well because my kids are out of control.
Oh,
But yeah, she is here.
Look at her. Look at that little head.
I
Look at that
know.
hair.
Love it. And her nice little strip of
I did good.
Strip
I
is
got
one
two
of
more
those
the volumes I wanted
I
done.
love it. It's so cute. All right. I finished my book. So
Yay.
I love reading about incest. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. Note the sarcasm.
There's a reason I skipped this month.
All right. Shay, what'd you do?
I read volumes 3 and 4. I did well, and then I also quickly snapped some photos because I'm behind on my thread on Twitter where I take photos of everything I've read this week. So I'm gonna catch up.
All right, Izzy. What'd you read?
So I abandoned ship on one book, and then I started a different book. So I did not get very far in my pick, which is the Naughty Brits anthology, which has like Sarah McLean, Sophie Jordan, Tessa Gratton, Sierra Simone. It's a whole bunch of them, and they're all just short story anthology. I'm like 4% in. I'm liking it. It's fun.
I want to read that one.
All right,
Great.
Sarah.
Sarah.
What'd you
I
get?
read nothing because I got updating my damn Goodreads. Got a page done. I'll be here next hour though, so let's see what I do then.
There you go.
Chloe, did you get anything done?
I
Other than the
got
baby.
5 chapters read, but they're short chapters, and I am loving the short chapters. And the first one is like an emotional gut punch already. So I have a feeling like I know this book's about the Spanish flu, so I expected to be like emotional about it. But the first chapter is about a dead baby, so I'm like,
man.
"Oh, that's sad.
What book is it?
So, As Bright as Heaven by Susan Meisner.
Okay. All right, Bree. What'd you get? What did you get done?
I'm about halfway through my book, so I got a quarter of the way through because I was a quarter of the way through before. And this has really short chapters too, so it's so easy it makes you feel like you're going by really fast, which is nice.
Who's that by, Brie?
This is by, I can't pronounce her name, Carol Vanden Hendy.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah. Okay.
She has a lot of names,
Yeah.
but it's good. It got a lot more intense. So I'm ready for it to not be sad anymore.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it to start looking up.
72 pages. Oh, are we talking about the text-to-speech thing? Because I still haven't figured that out. I don't know what's going on. Here we got 10%.
I can do it on my Kindle Fire,
Oh.
but just not for Neck Alley books.
Really?
Yeah, it might be a stupid Canadian thing because there's certain things that I can't do that you guys can on your Kindle
Yeah, but
Fire.
it seems like, I mean, text to speech, the whole point of it is for people who can't see. You know, so like I would, I would think that like it wouldn't be a permissions thing. Like,
But Steph says that hers works
Blank
for
and
dogs, so I'm gonna try that out and see if I can get it. To work
This
in
sounds like
mine.
something I would do. I ate instead of reading. So I ate food.
I mean, I also
I was not reading while I was eating.
I mean, I put down the book I read while I ate.
25%. Which book is that, Steph? I know that you have said it about 12 times, and I just brain is gone. It's out.
Head empty, no thoughts.
Avery is channeling me right now.
I think a lot of people ate instead of read.
It's that time of the night for some people.
Listen, it's that time of the night for me where my mascara is getting on my eyes and making my eyes burn. So I might end up with no face here in a minute.
I never put a face on for these.
Can you put this
have
on
to
a
catch
shirt?
me, like,
Izzy?
when I
'Cause
film
I
that.
want it.
What?
Can you put this on a shirt? Because I want that.
No thoughts, head empty, sure.
Yeah, and put the carrots on it too.
Okay. I need the design Brie made so
Or
I
you
can get
know-
you a shirt. with my silhouette machine.
Or you call an imprint an implant in a hall.
Yeah,
I do that
we'll put implants
very
not
frequently, apparently.
No thoughts, head empty. What else? Pegging World Tour.
I thought it was pegging the patriarchy.
Yes,
No, but like the back could be like Pegging World Tour. Make it like a band shirt.
Please, that would make my day.
Yeah, seriously.
That would be hilarious.
I love it.
That would be funny.
I think I'm at that point in the night where I'm like, I don't have dumb stuff to say because my brain's not producing anything to say. So sorry, I can't entertain you all right now.
Need that shirt, the no thoughts head empty shirt.
Mm-hmm. This is me on a regular basis. Like, I like this. I like late night, but then I'm like, man, at like 9:30, I'm grandma over here. Like I'm in bed. I'm like snuggled in, reading a book.
Do we have any West Coast people? They would be like,
Right.
fries,
You're mountain time, right? So you're 2 hours.
I'm mountain time,
5
yeah.
o'clock.
So I'm not quite 7 o'clock here yet.
Okay.
So you still have
it's
energy.
9 here.
Yeah, well, I started work earlier than normal today, so I'm still tired. As you know, I'm getting up at 6:30 on a Saturday morning, unlike everybody else. So.
That's
Well, yeah,
except me. I'm up at 2, 4,
That's a different
6.
story. Considering I have 0 chillins, it is early on a Saturday morning.
Listen, Laura, I am in bed at 9 o'clock to go to work the next day. I am tired.
Bless you, baby.
How old is she now,
Yep.
Chloe?
Well, she'll be. Well, she's 3.5.
She's holding
months.
her head up really well. She's got a
Yeah.
strong neck.
Yeah, she is very, very, very strong, and like she's just standing on my leg. It's weird, but she's really like big for. I mean, not big for her age. She's like 50th percentile, but way bigger than our older daughter was, and so it's like weird. She's very developed.
Those second kids, man, they just do a
advanced.
complete 180, man.
I guess. Well, the reason I have her is because Ainsley got mad about something and just went and screamed in her face. And so then both of them are screaming.
Divide and
So I'm
conquer. I'll take
okay,
this
well,
one. You take that one.
I'll take
We'll get
one.
it sorted out.
3.5 months and it already begins.
Yeah, oh my God.
By the way, Izzy,
No,
I
poor
totally have
thing.
old
She
lady
was
habits.
asleep.
Like, I'm in my bed. Like, usually I'm like undressed, like unable to like film undressed. Like by 8:30 p.m. typically.
I always like if I can film in the early afternoons or mornings, that's what I do. And then I'll like I eat dinner and I'm in pajamas. like 6:30, I am in pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once dinner happens, I'm just worthless. Like I can't. I sit down to eat and then it's like I'm
That's
done
pretty
for
much
the
where I
night.
had. I'm like, okay, I've hit the wall. We're gonna put pajamas on and just be comfy.
Yep.
My friend Megan, she came home the other day and I was talking to her and she literally got home and put on pajamas and I'm over here like, I'm still in my work clothes and it's been like 2 hours since I've been home. I don't know how you all do that.
Oh no, I come home and I just start stripping. I'm like, nope, I need PJs on now.
Same. Like,
Yeah.
especially now, just constantly lounge clothes.
Mhm.
See, like when I get home, I have everybody
Steph,
else's
what's a
hair
no-name
all over
cake?
me.
Oh,
So I
gosh,
like
yeah.
to get out of my
yeah,
clothes.
yeah, that'll do it.
Oh yeah.
What did I miss? What just happened?
Oh, isn't that the cake
What's
from
a
Mod
no-name cake?
Pizza? I think it's the cake
Me
from Mod
too,
Pizza.
Steph.
It's really good. It's like a kind of like a ding dong, but like not. It's very good.
Oh, so it's a no name because they
Yeah.
can't like jack the hostess name.
This one I agree with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like
100%.
for
When I
me,
walk
but I'm
in the door.
afraid like I'll flash people here. So like I'm being a good girl today.
Oh yeah, you don't know what's going on down here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely
Honestly,
lounge.
like
Not going on.
half of my videos, if not more, I am not wearing pants. It is just like
Yep.
my top half is nice, my bottom half is like
I am like
in my underwear
regularly
'cause I don't care.
in my like ratty, like they're not really that bad, but they're like my beat-in joggers that I sleep in a
Uh-huh.
lot, and then like whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, top change. Film another video.
I do exactly.
Yeah, I don't even bother with that. I'll film like
makeup.
5 videos in the same
Yeah,
shirt.
I do the same thing.
I'm like,
I will change shirts
if somebody
usually.
cares, they can unsubscribe. I'm just at that point. I don't care. I'm
Listen,
35
Yeah,
years
right.
old. I'm not going to change my shirt when I'm filming 5 videos in a row. I'm just not. I'm sorry.
It
I got
helps.
better things to do with my life.
I don't change every time because I have so many pre-filmed videos going out that I'm just like, well, they're going to be spread out enough you won't even know. So, and I wear the same 3 shirts all the time anyway. So,
I mean, look, I'm not saying I don't wear like the same 4 things in every video. I just will change.
I'm just saying that it's every other video you're going to see the same shirt.
Yeah.
See, for me, I don't go out anymore. Like I haven't since March. So I'm like, it's my chance to like do my hair, do my makeup, change my shirt, wear clothes that I never wear anymore.
That's part of it too. I'm like, I don't wear anything but like a big t-shirt and leggings or a hoodie, right? Oh, like I go to the store, that's what I'm in. If I'm running errands, that's what I wear because I want to come home and like take it off and wash it.
Yeah.
So videos are
I
just kind of
started working for the first time in 6 months, and the first day of work, I'm like, yes, work clothes, makeup, hair. By day 2, I'm like, I'm over this.
That's me.
And see me, I'm like, I have to get up like 45 minutes earlier on a work day. I don't like this. I have to think about what I'm wearing instead of just tossing on whatever's clean.
And nothing because I've been home for 6 months and I've put on a pound or 20.
hard.
That is me.
Well, and I feel like hairdressers, there's like pressure to like look good too. You can't just like throw in a ponytail and go and grunge.
Right. Like it's just my natural curl all like pinned up so it looks fancy, but it took me like 2 minutes this morning.
Nice. Yeah, a job with scrubs is the best.
That would be the ultimate.
Although I wouldn't want to have to do the actual job. I just want to wear.
Yeah,
right. Can I work the front desk maybe where I could be in scrubs but not get dirty in scrubs, you know?
Well, right now,
I can do that.
honestly, I don't want to work in that environment. It stress me out too much right now.
Yep.
My
Me
grandma
too.
works. So my dad has like a junkyard, and it's so funny because she works the front desk there, and she wears scrubs. And I'm like, Mama, what are you doing? Why are you wearing scrubs?
Because she
Like,
can. I would.
Like, what are you doing? It's so funny.
And
She
like
says
they
I wear them
kinda-
because they have the pockets, and she can put her phones in her pockets, and she, I don't know, she loves it.
and they
I just
come
wear
in such
like
festive
oversized
prints.
long sweaters, like the knitted grandma looking kind of sweaters that have big pockets on the side. So all my stuff goes in the pockets. I even wore one to work this morning because it was pretty chilly when I left the house. It was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was pretty cool.
All right, guys, it's
But
9,
it's like my kind of weather.
and I love you all, but we've got to switch.
Okay.
Who all's staying and who's leaving?
I'm
Staying.
staying.
I'm
Stay
out.
in.
Okay, Chloe.
Bye.
Bye.
Chloe.
Hi, ladies.
All right, hold on. I'm getting you all out of here. Just 1 second. I'm getting you in. Hold on. Do we have everybody? Are we good? I've already messed my camera up again.
Oh my,
Are we surprised? No.
Tamika.
All right.
You're
Yay,
a
technical
mess.
difficulties over. Laura, say hi to everyone.
Hi to everyone. I'm Laura from Laura's Library Card and happy to join.
Yay. Scrub pockets
Okay.
sound like what we need in ladies' clothing more often.
Thank you.
I load up my like phone and
A
wallet.
lot of days
and
when I'm home, I live in my hoodie because I've got like my pocket that connects everything. So I just plop everything inside and don't care.
Well,
We live
have
for
you all
big
had fun?
Yes, this has been great.
I love this. Can we start doing this every month? When we just flip it
Right.
around, different people do it.
Once a month. Yeah, sure.
Once a month long ones and weekly
love it.
shorties.
I love
Yeah, I
it.
love these long ones.
Yeah. I like both for different reasons. I need human interaction. My
Well, even
introverted
if it's
self
not
has
like
suddenly
live,
been
you
like,
can always like do a Zoom call or whatever and just read and talk and hang
True.
out anytime.
true.
Or even
I
just
I love it.
I've had that thing like now I've hit the point of like, oh, people. That's what I'm missing in life currently. My introverted self suddenly went, oh, I miss
Every now and
humans.
then.
Every now and then
Human
I like
interaction. I kind of need it.
Who knew? I thought I could live in a cave forever, guys. I really did, but
I've had zero time home.
Like most people are happy in a cave for a period of time that varies per person. But eventually they get to a point where it's like, I need other people. At least one other person. I need a human.
I just need to see a
I
face
need
that's not
a conversation. I can only talk with my animals so long.
Listen, when we first went into quarantine, Jesus, I
Quarantine?
can't say that word ever. Yeah, quarantine, whatever. We're not talking about it. When Daddy Andy said, "Don't leave your house," I was stuck with Brad for like a month, and you all think my accent's bad. It got worse, and I don't know how it was possible.
By the way,
only
this
talk
is my
to him.
ignorant self here. Explain who Daddy Andy is.
Our governor.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Daddy Andy is Kentucky's governor because he is the bomb. They were making like shirts that said Daddy Andy and Andy Bashir, and it was great. It was a great time to be alive.
So my parents live in Kentucky, so it amuses me every time she says Daddy Andy because I know about this. So my mom was like sending me stuff when this happened. She's like, "You have to see this. This is wild." And I was like,
We love him.
They made a shirt that literally says Daddy Andy on it.
Listen, he kept us safe.
Daddy Andy did a
locked
much
us
better
down.
job than they did in our state. So
he locked us down, and he said we were going to get through it together. So we got through it. We're barely surviving, but we're doing it.
And we're paying for it now. So
We could be going into a second lockdown in the very near future because they opened everything up, and guess what?
I know
the cases have like doubled and tripled in days.
For us, it's the high school kids who won't wear the masks.
It's the university kids. They haven't seen each other in 6 months.
Yeah.
I just love that we're like, hey, you horny 18 to 20-year-olds, let's get you all together in one place.
My
How
God,
this
said the
goes.
exact same thing.
Let's get to it.
Right?
You know, you wear the mask on the date, but then when you go back to each other's house, you take it off because like you're not just gonna
Because they're going to bring the carrots out, right, Izzy?
Yes.
I mean, they could use like a dental dam. Maybe that could help prevent transmission.
I laughed because there was a big news article saying that they've officially closed down all the strip clubs in Ontario, and I'm like, the strip clubs were open, and all right, because you have to wear the mask. Is these strippers completely naked but wearing the mask?
Like pasties and a mask. I love it.
I get it.
it.
Like it would just be the audience that had to wear masks because
Right?
they
I
could
don't
wear
know
like
how
a face shield, so they could still have their face seen. Like
Yeah, like
Well,
I mean,
I found this YouTuber who's a stripper, and I fell down a rabbit hole of her videos, and she was like going through like her strip club like routine, and she had a mask on. She's like, we have to wear them when we dance, and I'm like, you have to wear the mask when you dance, but everything else is coming off. I was just really confused.
I mean, it depends on the club, right? There are variables there, you know. But interesting. I feel like they're far enough away to not wear a mask. Like, make the guys sit.
You know,
right? I like if we're far enough away, they have a
Put
shield
a
on
cling
so
wrap around the stage.
expression.
like a sneeze guard.
Yeah, like I want cling wrap, so it's like kind of wavy and not like the clear plexi acrylic.
Oh my gosh.
And then you have the lights going. It's perfect. I'm sorry, guys. We've hit like me being tired, so I have no filter.
No filter. Izzy is great. We love
I mean, not that I have much of a filter during the day either, but
I thought Phoenix was like over here chirping, but she has a toy, so you hear that in the background. My apologies.
You're good.
All right, you all want to start reading? This is our final sprint.
Sure, I'm actually going to change up what I'm reading. I need to edit photos, so I'm going to read The Duke by Kerrigan Byrne on my audiobook while I do that.
Cool. I'm going to listen to the 6th book in the Ice Planet Barbarian series because why not?
I read the first 3. I think the first 3 of those.
I've read the whole series. You better.
I'll get there.
You're on my favorite. No, you're not. Never mind. You already read my favorite one if you're on 6. Dang. Check out
I don't even know which ones my favorites are. I just like the fact that they're blue and it's weird and I like it.
My favorite is when he carves her a dildo.
That's so funny.
That was my favorite. I was on the Ice Planet podcast for that one, and we called it Chekhov's dildo because it appears and then it's never brought up again. And I was like, you can't do this to me. You can't be like, I hand carved this and never use it. And she's like, oh.
I'm sure
I feel like my
probably
life
not
is
just stay in
spiraling,
their
not just
home or
alive.
something. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna keep reading the Naughty Brits collection. I'll hopefully finish Sarah McLean's story. Laura, what are you reading?
I've got Loveless by Alice Oseman.
Nice.
How is it?
I am on page 119 and I'm really liking it. She's gone off to college and she's just like so wanting love, and yet she's also like, ew, gross. So it's pretty great.
I like that. I need to read more Alice Oseman.
Sarah, what are you going to try to read this time if you don't
I'm
get stuck
still
on Goodreads?
continuing on Within a Holidays by Christina Lauren, and let's hope we actually get some reading done on this 40 minutes.
Do it.
All right.
I'm going to
Izzy,
yell at you in chat.
I will do the thingy this time.
Awesome.
Even though I don't have a husband who is an accountant.
Again, him doing math does not mean I do math. You have to marry the one that does the math. You have to have one that does math and one that doesn't. Like it's
Brad
or
does the
both.
math.
Or both. But like, you know.
I'm the math person in my couple.
Yeah. I can do math. I'm not saying I can. I make him do it all.
I'm going to become an accountant, so.
Me too. Not that kind of accountant. Weird TikTok jokes.
Anyway, I'm going to hit this button now. We're going to do the thing and not become accountants. By the way, that means I'm going to make an OnlyFans because I think that's a good idea instead of working my day job.
I love it.
TikTok is like, I'm an accountant, and they're like, I make this much money, and it's like all on OnlyFans. It's delightful. Dudes will buy some weird shit.
All right, I'm going to mute myself. How did you all do?
Decent.
I did good.
Better.
I got like
Than last time.
15 minutes into my audiobook. So, no, I did more than that. I've got like 2.5 hours left of my audiobook. And got all of my photos edited and uploaded. And
I read
all that
about 50 pages.
I got through like an hour of this audiobook. I guess technically more than that because it was on like 2.5 times speed, but
it depends on the narrator for me. I rarely go above 2. Like most of my romances, I do it 2, but that's my speaking speed. So like my brain just is already taking it in that fast. Yeah. When it's slower than that for my romances, I'm like, come on, let's go.
I have the problem of I now am listening to audiobooks on almost 3 times speed, so now YouTube videos are too slow for me. So, and I already listen on 2 times speed.
I don't have that issue on YouTube. I only got like another 4%, but I'm dying because it's Sarah McLean's story. So like I already love her writing, and her writing contemporary it's very good in this. I'm very impressed. But he said that like he wasn't hungry, and then he went down on her and he said he could eat, and it was hilarious. And then he apologized for the size of his dick, and I just like I lost it. She doesn't know he's a duke, and she's like, "You were hiding a broadsword in here," and he goes, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "What?
What type of reading is he?"
Yeah, when they compare the
Naughty Prince,
sword, it's just a bit much. I love it.
It is, but just having I'm sorry. I was like,
that
I'm
sounds
dead.
so
This is amazing.
Sarah, how would you get?
I got about another 10%. I'm about 36-ish% of the way through it now. I'm probably going to head off to bed after this and sit in bed and read for 2 more hours and try and get another good chunk of it read. But I'm still enjoying it. It's like I said, I love the movie Groundhog's Day, and that's every time she comes. But at the beginning when she said, oh, I wish I'd paid more attention to the lottery numbers, like that, like it's totally something that I would have done.
I have a Phoenix here. She wants to say hi.
And I was trying to think. I think that is a reference to Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, Mom, we're not cuddling. I'm not having this. So,
yeah, it was like
Laura,
50,
you said you read
2 or
50
3
pages.
And it's good. It's cute. It's full of little like puns and a lot of like pop culture references. So I'm enjoying it so far.
Nice.
For Stella, you've read what, like 40 pages in the 3 hours? Is that right?
So I'm gonna read that next week, but I think I'm gonna read the McLean Brothers the week after because I think they're all on Audible Escape.
Mm.
Are they ones that aren't going to transfer?
Who knows what's transferring?
That's a good question. That's a good thing to say. Yeah, I have no clue.
That's why I'm listening through all of my series that are on Audible Escape that I know I want to get through because they're long. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, do I want to physically invest in you? Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna physically invest.
I'm trying to see if the Mystic Bayou series is on anywhere other than Audible.
Nope.
Nowhere but Audible?
Nope. It's an Audible original.
Transfer?
Wow.
It should because it's an Audible original. I bet it will transfer. The issue is going to be the stuff that's not Audible originals. So I know Kit Rocha is pulling the Beyond series out. It might already be out in some ways off of Audible. I'm not sure. Because Audible Escape apparently didn't pay authors very well.
It did.
Right.
I wish I'd heard that. I just, but you hear things all the time. But how is Plus going to pay them any better? Because it's not a separate fee.
I think that's why a lot of them are pulling them.
I don't know. And I want authors to pay. Oh, yeah, totally. And they found out when we found out.
I didn't know that.
Literally. Right. So, yeah. I had a bunch of authors when I tweeted about it. They were like, "Oh, I just checked my spam folder and I got an email at the same time."
Wow.
They had no idea.
I think I'm probably.
So I think that's why we don't know what's
I think I'm like the only person on Romance Booktube who didn't have Audible Escape.
I just got it back. I had it like at the beginning of the year and I never used it. And then I finally got it back like 2 months ago. And I was like, yes, I'm finally like actually listening to audiobooks. And then now it's like, bye. No more Escape for you.
Yeah, I've had it since it launched, I think.
Same here.
Because for $8 a month on top of my like KU subscription that I get for $60 or less a year usually, like, why not? But I'm sad. I'm so sad. See, even Ashley, she just, and that's the thing, like, I feel like as a romance reader, if you like audiobooks, like, it was kind of the best solution so far.
Yeah,
That
seriously.
didn't limit you. But,
I'm going to try Plus whenever, I'm waiting until like October 31st though. Like the day before the free trial like ends. Like you can't like get it anymore. That way I can use it after we see what's going to actually be in there.
so what I do with Audible, hot tip guys, cancel your Audible randomly and wait for them to offer you 2 free credits, because they'll do it within about a month or 2 of you canceling, and then I go back and get 2 free credits, and then I cancel again.
Yeah.
Because it's Amazon. They don't need my money. But yeah, I've been doing that a lot too, like canceling it and then renewing
I would
it when I'm
pay
ready
more for Audible Escape
for it.
because to me it's worth it.
I would have happily paid more.
Far and above Scribed or Scribd or whatever. Like I got 1 book last month from Scribed. 1. And I had
Are you downloading them and
I don't download them until I listen to them.
Really?
I had 2 other books.
No, okay, so you don't download them at all. Can you listen
and they
on
were
Wi-Fi?
fine. And I listened to the 1 book, and then I went and looked at the other 2 books, and they were both like, these aren't available until October 2nd.
I hate, the thing I hate about Scribd is I don't listen to audiobooks unless I'm driving or if I'm at work, and I have no Wi-Fi at work, and I have no Wi-Fi in my car.
Yeah, so Scribd doesn't work then.
Yeah, like I can listen to it here if I'm like doing one of these lives or if I'm like cooking or something or cleaning, but half the time I'm using Hoopla instead of using anything else because the majority of my audiobook time I am not in this house.
What I really need to do is like really check my library audiobook catalog to see what's available. I'm just bad about checking it.
Yeah.
I have my Libby app on my phone. Like I don't even have to go to my library. Like there's no excuse. I just need to really scour their audiobook catalog and get what I want.
Yeah, if there was something I wanted to read, my first check was always Escape. And then after that, it was my library. And now.
Yeah, I just use library extension.
I know. I really need to install that on mine.
That, and then I like, can check 3 places at once, kind of.
Awesome.
Seriously, lifesaver.
I'm gonna get one of those out-of-state library cards that you mentioned because though I love Daddy Andy, I do not love our library system for some reason. You have the same library card as I do, Izzy, and you were able to get Chloe Brown. Like you were second in line, and I was 4th.
So I don't know. I wonder though if it's different because my mom's in a different county or not. But I thought the way it looks like it's a shared library collective, but it's the thing that's confusing. It's weird. I use Hoopla a lot too. I agree. I think if you're in the States and you have access,
for me up here, the only thing
I need it's only Libby.
Yeah, I can only get.
I tried Hoopla first, but I can only get Libby.
I am so happy. My library. Well, it's actually not my library. It's where I lived, and then I moved back to where I'm from. I have 15 credits every month for Libby, or not Libby, for Hoopla, and I'm just like, bless you.
That's why.
Bless you all.
I get 6.
I have 8, but there's nothing there for me to borrow.
That's weird.
You cannot, no ebooks, no audiobooks. It's essentially only graphic novels in Canada for Hoopla.
Huh.
And movies.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I have, I think, 6 different library cards just from places I've lived and sort of in different areas in my state. Because in my state, in Ohio, if you live in Ohio, you can apply for cards that are in Ohio,
Mhm.
even if you're not in your county.
Yeah.
So I have like Toledo, Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, all those cards.
Nice.
And so I have a lot of, accessibility. And so usually when you guys are like, I'll check Escape, and I'm like, Toledo, Cleveland, next.
You're like, next. Yeah, I'm like, okay, does Brooklyn have it? No. Okay, cool. I would go to my library, my mom's library, my next county over library. My county doesn't get shit.
I have a friend that is in Cincinnati, so I might like pester her about giving me her address so that I can get a library card up there.
Yeah.
Just get her to get
What
one.
I really should do. My parents' library is better than mine. My small town has like a really itty bitty baby library.
Yeah, that's my
the
problem.
library in my parents' town, which is the town in where I work. Like
you can get a library card in that county probably because you work there. Actually,
yeah. I mean, I could pay for one that it would cost me like $80 a year. So
just join Brooklyn. Then it's $50 a year.
Yeah,
and you can do it all online. You don't have to go in anywhere.
Right.
The one that gives me 15 credits, they have like the population is much bigger than it is here, and we don't even have Hoopla. So like the county that I live in right now, we don't even have Hoopla as an option.
Neither do we.
So
yeah, they have Libby, but not Hoopla. They'll do one or the other. They won't do both.
Although I guess RB Digital merging with Libby might bring us more books. I still don't know what the hell that's going to mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Toronto has a huge library, and when we moved out of the city about 3 months ago, I was like, oh crap, I'm going to lose that library card in February when it renews. And now I've got a job again in the city. So I'm just like, nope, here's my pay stub with my address for work on it. Yep, I'm keeping it. Plus, I can get all the libraries around here. There's like 4 in the area that because I live in this region, I can get all 4 libraries.
That's nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
With what Ashley was saying, like my library isn't funded by the state at all. It's so small. It's all like volunteer workers and just at the city building. It doesn't have its own designated building. Like it is an itty bitty baby library.
Oh wow!
And the funding is jack.
No kidding.
Because you have to meet certain requirements before you get state funding here, and my library continues to not get that because nobody that lives in the city will actually utilize the library, which is really a bummer. So it's like this ever cycle because we can't get the selection in the big building like we want because we're supporting the library. So it's like this, it's an eternal loop and frustration station because I grew up with a really big library.
Self-fulfilling prophecy there. Yeah.
That's what happened here. Like we're near Charlotte, so like that's a good library system, but then we're in like small town, and I mean we have libraries, don't get me wrong, but
I'm grateful to have a library at all.
Yeah, but the ebooks is like, and I'm glad it's a lot of YA, like they're really curating their YA selection, and I'm happy about that. Like I'm fine. I'll take the loss of like not always getting my romance titles.
Exactly. I'll always like vote in local elections. I have not voted in a presidential election in many years because I've not enjoyed either candidate. Because when people do their research before the main candidates are chosen, I wish more people would, because we have a lot of people who run who never get looked at because the news says, oh, they're not substantial. They're not doing anything good when they're really doing amazing things. So I don't vote presidential, but I always vote local.
Yes, Ashley, I do. I was typing back to her. I can just drive over the county line and go get it very, very quickly. And Jill, you almost spelled it right. I was like, wait, I definitely. I like having my little local card right there. That library system does pretty good too. I don't know. It's so annoying. I want libraries to have more funding.
Yes.
I agree. Is that Peas in the background?
That's
not
kitty in the
mine.
background.
It's not mine. It's not mine for once.
That's a house panther.
I'm surprised it's not mine either, because usually both of them are in here yelling at me by now.
He wants treats. You can wait a minute, sir. You're not starving to death.
Well, I want to hear Peas sing, so you should go get her.
No, I don't know where she is.
She was singing in your vlog.
I know. It's all That's all that cat does is yell at me constantly. I'm just like, I'm right here. Yeah,
That's what
she's
my
not-
Kaladin does. He's my black tuxedo cat. He'll
Yeah.
literally sit 5 feet away from me and just yell. I'm
He's a
like,
born
come
man.
here. I'll give you some lips. Come here. And he won't. He'll just sit there and yell at me.
You know, she'll stand like right here next to the desk and just scream at me. I'm in the shower. She screams at me in the shower. Like, I knew black cats were talkative. I did not realize how talkative they were, though.
I can have full-blown conversations with my cats because they're both pretty vocal.
Phoenix is so vocal. Like Dallas, when I got him, he doesn't bark, he doesn't whine, he doesn't do anything. But then Phoenix come along, and all she does is talk. Like she barks 24/7. She's like, she's loud dog, very loud dog.
Angus is dead silent. As in, I don't know if he's alive sometimes. I find him asleep. I'm like, poke, poke. And he'll wake up and look at me, and I'm like, okay, you are alive. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for still breathing. And then Peace just screams constantly. All the time.
My cat is very vocal when it's food time and if I stop petting her. Like when she's right up next to me and she's purring, she will start being like, excuse me. And she reaches out with her little paws to be like, and like pull my fingers back.
I
And
didn't
I'm like,
say we were done.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, she's
My
slow.
Kaladin gets the most mad when I sit to edit in front of my laptop because I sit right next to their cat tree. So he'll sit on his cat tree and yell at me the whole time I edit. I'm like, cat, seriously?
She sits right
And
here. in
sometimes
front
that's
of
like
me
3 to
while I
4 hours. I'm like, come on, cat, take a nap already.
Phoenix likes to do this thing where I'll sit on the couch and she will like stare at me, like dead stare at me, like this right here. And then she'll take her little paw and my arm and like will be like right here, and she'll go. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she'll just keep doing it until I give her attention.
Oh,
pretty
speaking
cute.
of, hello, sir. If he yells, I'm sorry. He's in the room now.
Mine are
Summoned me?
outside.
You summoned me?
He's like, you've been
Yeah, he
talking
summoned
about
me.
me. I have to explore.
I can come and be summoned. And he scream.
Our cats
Some
do
more
come when
for-
they're called. They're really smart.
Mine do too.
My dogs are so dumb. Dallas jumped into a window before. Like he came down. So I lived in a townhouse and he came down the stairs, did like a little like turn, jumped onto the couch, did another turn, jumped onto an ottoman, and then jumped into a window.
No.
Yeah, Angus just headbutts the door. But he headbutts the door to tell me he's ready to come inside. So
We have baby gates up right now because my one cat we're having issues with. He's peeing everywhere. So we're trying to keep him out of certain areas of the house. So my big guy is up here at night with us. So we put the baby gates so the little one can't get up. So 4 o'clock in the morning, all I hear is bang, bang, bang of this idiot headbutting the baby gate so he can go downstairs. Because he's too fat to get through the bars.
Dallas wanted to say hi,
Aw.
in case y'all wanted to know. He said he just went outside. So he's doing good. He's having a good day.
That's good.
Okay. Well, we're after 10 now.
we
Do you all want to go to bed? Because I want to go to bed.
I'm tired.
My husband should be home soon with soup. So
Yay.
I'm gonna go eat soup.
All right. Well, this has been
It's
fun.
only
I
8
love
o'clock
this.
here, by the way.
It's very tired time for me right now.
Yes. So maybe one next month.
I think we should do it. However, I don't want to host it. So someone else is going to have to take a turn on this.
We'll let somebody else.
And we'll tag
We'll
Ashley next
try to
time
sign up for it. Yeah.
beforehand so she knows it's happening. And can come after baby girl goes to sleep.
Y'all want I think we should do it again. I don't know who wants to host it.
We'll figure it out.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we should do it like either like a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon, even
Yeah.
like earlier in the day, so more people
Yeah,
have
we
a
could
chance.
try.
I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Down to rotate it some too between evening and daytime.
Yeah.
I like
It'll
this.
depend on the
It
host.
makes me like sit down and read on a weekend because like I'm so bad at reading on weekends
Same.
Yeah.
when I should actually be reading the most. I read the least.
See, I actually
weird,
read
right?
the least because my husband's home.
That's why. Like
During the week, he's not home, and I can read to my heart's content because he's not here.
Right.
Yeah.
that's my
When
problem.
he's here, it's like distraction. It's like husband time, yay!
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been married too long for that. It's like, oh, husband time.
We
Yay.
just celebrated 6 years married, and we still act like newlyweds to most people. Like we just really enjoy each other's company.
I enjoy my husband's company. I don't. That's why I don't read on the weekends. 'Cause he's just like around, and again, I'm like, oh, hello, you exist. Human
Yeah.
interaction again. Briefly, goodbye.
Yeah.
See you again on Friday.
See, I don't have that problem because I'm off. What our schedules are off here, so I'm off on the weekends. He's off somewhere random in the middle of the week. So
That's gonna be us soon too when Garrett gets to his new job.
Yeah. It's weird. It just makes my reading on the weekends a mess. Like I go lay in bed and read at night. That's it though. Otherwise, normally I'm like you, Shay. I'm like snuggled up somewhere reading, and it's great.
Right. Because I only work I work Wednesdays and then I work 1 to 2 Saturdays a month. So like I get plenty of time to read.
Mhm.
And people are like, how do you read so much? I'm like, I don't have a full-time job. So that explains a lot right there. And I don't have kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
So
helps too. I know. I was like, yeah, I just
with those two
have a
things, I
life.
really just
I truly have no life.
Mhm.
yeah.
So it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
I'm okay with it.
I'm sleepy.
me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's all go to
I'm
bed.
just heavy things.
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna go eat. Y'all go to bed because you're like
I'm going to bed. All right, this has been fun. I love this. I want to do this
Yes.
again. I
Yeah.
volunteer anyone else.
Definitely should.
You're just like anyone else for tribute, please, for the love of God.
This was great. I loved doing it. I
No,
don't want to do it every time.
I would thrive on hosting something like this. I would do like 6 hours of this, but I'm crazy. So
Oh my God.
I'll
I'm
join you
so
for
tired.
3. And then I'll
I will join for some amount of time.
Yeah.
but you know,
Obviously,
like
I can make it
have
through
stuff
3
that
though. I
do,
made it through 3
sit
here.
and binge, so I got a good chunk into that, and then I spent an hour with my audiobook. So
Mhm.
I'm always reading in like so many different formats. I wouldn't ever feel bored for that long because it's like, I finished this one, or I'm bored with this one. Let's read manga, or let's turn on an audiobook for a while. And
That's true.
Yeah.
it's all about like, for me, like how I get through so much is just reading in every
I'm
format.
the same
all the
way.
time.
I'm adding manga back in, so
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go buy the subscription for that so that I give it to my sister so she'll
better.
stop bugging me.
For anyone who
I already got
we've
it.
talked about this on another stream, it's the Shonen Jump app. It's like $2 a month, and you have access to everything in the Shonen Jump catalog. I know the Viz Media app has a bit more available with it, and it's not just stuff published in Shonen Jump, so worth looking into.
Yeah. I'm excited. I just downloaded stuff like yesterday on it, so it's gonna happen. All right.
I'm excited.
Is Ashley asking why didn't she know that? I guess I need to talk about it more on my channel. Maybe I should do something on like digital
You
reading
need to
manga
do something
because-
on saving
Please.
money on manga, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
what I want in my
I
life.
no longer have my parents to pay for it. I need.
Well,
I've not been
I
paying for it
just
for a
throw
long
all
time.
my money
Okay.
at it with my 1,000+ volume collection.
Yeah.
I'm like literally envious every time I see it. I'm like, God, I want that, but I don't because
And see, I'm the nice person, and I loan them out to my friends. Okay, Ashley, I'll do it. I'll get them all planned.
I already downloaded it, Ashley. I just have not actually got around to putting my credit card information in yet because I'm that kind of person. Like I'll say I'm gonna do it like that day, and then it's like a week
We'll
later, and I'm like, I
bug
still
you.
haven't done that.
tomorrow.
It's available on the Viz Media app and the Shonen Jump app, and make sure you get the one that fits your reading taste the best. I do better with the Viz Media app
I think that's
just
what I want.
because there's more available in their catalog, not just Shonen Jump titles.
Yeah,
I
I
want
want that because I
Suki
wanted
one.
this so.
Because I don't read that much in Shonen Jump. It was really only Haikyuu. Okay, it sounds like my husband's home. So I'm going to bounce. I'm going to go eat soup. So
All right,
Okay.
bye y'all.
Bye,
good night,
everyone.
y'all. This was fun. Bye.
Bye.
I'm ending the broadcast. You all were awesome.
Yay.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.